Larry Klayman coming to you here from a bunker buried deep beneath the earth to be protected against what's going on in the impeachment proceeding on Capitol Hill. It is the equivalent of a political masturbation. I hate to use that term, but it's the only way you can describe it. When you see the House impeachment managers, these individuals, these hateful individuals trying to take the president down, when you see the Republicans giving a rather tepid, lukewarm defense and response, when you see the monotony of this thing going on over and over and over again at a time that our country faces great crises, whether it's with the nuclearization of North Korea, Iran, immigration at our border, terrorism, you name it, you have to ask yourself the question, who is really being harmed here? It's not just the President of the United States. It's the American people. And I can tell you, going all the way back to the Clinton impeachment, and I played a role in that with Congressman Bob Barr, with the impeachment manager, the impeachment lawyer, Dave Schippers. I did it because I wanted to bring about justice. There wasn't justice as occurring in the courts at that time. But I'll tell you something, even that is something which never succeeded, as we know, and it took the eye off the ball, because as that was going on, as President Clinton was having oral sex with a White House intern, with the rise of Osama bin Laden and later 9/11, it was the American people that were really getting screwed. And I say that because at this point in our history, we're at a crossroads. Is that either we tolerate this nonsense, these fun and games by the establishment in Washington, D.C. and around the country in state capitals, or we see the country go down the drain. And that's why we at Freedom Watch do what I used to do at Judicial Watch. Bring hard-hitting cases, citizens' grand juries, seeking justice. I want you to go to freedomwatchusa.org, join our Justice League, support it. We're the mouse that roared. We are your Justice Department. We just don't get documents like Judicial Watch does primarily. It's what you do with those documents. Of course, we get them. We get evidence. We go to trial. We indict people. We indicted Robert Mueller last fall. He's going to be tried this year. We're going to be indicting Pelosi, Schiff, Nadler, Engler, Waters, the whole bunch of them, and hold them accountable to the rule of law. We, the people, have the right to do that ourselves peacefully and legally. Justice Antonin Scalia, in a case styled United States versus Williams in 1992, said the grand jury belongs to the American people, not the three branches of government. So we need to rise up, and let this be a clarion call. When you watch what goes on TV, and I know you can't watch it probably for more than a few minutes, the only people that are profiting by this are Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and others. The executives, those who are talk show hosts, the ratings are going up, the dollars are flowing with advertising, but it's the American people that are being harmed. So it's time to get up off your couch, put the popcorn, put the Diet Coke or the beer down, as the case may be. Join Freedom Watch's Justice League. Going to freedomwatchusa.org. Do something. I can't even stand to watch what's going on. I turn it off. I watch the Golf Channel or I watch the Tennis Channel. One thing about golf is if you hit a bad shot, it's your fault, and if you hit a good one, you profit by it. But we cannot control what's going on right now in our government, and therefore we have to take control ourselves, like our founding fathers did in the days leading up to 1776. And that's my message for today. And we're going to be having these podcasts every single day for 10 minutes into the future, because what's really important is to educate the American people. That's what our founding fathers did. They were philosophers, they were lawyers, they were scientists, they were scholars. They coalesced the colonies. They brought the people together. As Benjamin Franklin said, one of our greatest founding fathers, if we all don't hang together, separately we will hang. And that's where we are today. And if you need confirmation of that, just turn on the TV and watch the political masturbation that is going on by both political parties. Everybody's wearing $3,000 to $5,000 suits with cufflinks and pins. They're very proud of themselves, but I'm not proud of them. I wrote a book called Whores, Why and How I Came to Fight the Establishment. These people on both sides of the political aisle are whores. And we need to do what we need to do to save our president, because if he goes down, the whole country goes down. But it's not going to happen with regard to these impeachment proceedings. It's going to happen by us getting together, by supporting Freedom Watch, by supporting what I do and what others do, and taking matters into our own peaceful and legal hands, just like our founding fathers did in 1776. And that's my message for today. Wait for my message tomorrow. But get this podcast out to your friends, your relatives, your loved ones. Send it to even your dog, because I'll tell you something. My dog has a vocabulary bigger than most millennials these days. She has about a 200-word vocabulary. She doesn't use like. She doesn't text all day long. I'm being facetious. But that's why we need to communicate. We need to get people to understand. We need to get their attention, because the future of the country is at stake. Until the next podcast, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless America. And God save America. Thank you for listening.